Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel for the next episode here in the Sims 1 Complete Collection with me, Addict. Hope you guys are doing well today. Hope you're having a good Friday. Hope you've had a good week. My week's been okay. I did have my second shot of my COVID vaccination. I had the Pfizer on Wednesday and I was sick in bed all day yesterday from that, but I'm feeling a lot better now, so that's good news. But yeah, I hope you guys have had a good week, not been too busy or stressful. We are here today with our next family in our rotation, which I've decided is the Hick family. And I just messed up royally because I actually just recorded the whole episode, or at least I thought I was recording. But it turns out I actually wasn't. So, we have unfortunately missed a little bit of gameplay here with Mama and Elden Hick, that I can't go back on because it auto-saved when I sent them to the community lot to fix up their, interest points. So, I'm sorry for doing that. I mean, it probably won't affect you guys at all, but it was annoying to me. So here we have our Sims. We have Mama Hick, Elden Hick, and their three dogs, Leroy, Bobo, and Duke. So this family is a little bit of a confusing one. Mama gets along all right with this Elden bloke who is apparently a hard worker and a mean pinball player. Not many people know he has a fondness for classical music. So before I loaded the house and took a look, I thought these guys were like a couple, but the vibe I get is that they're actually more like mother and grown son. So leave me a comment and let me know if that's actually right. That's the way that I'm going to play this family. I'm not sure what they're meant to be, but they have a so-so relationship. With, as far as the dogs are concerned, Mama gets along relatively well with them. She's not really friends with any of them in particular though. And you can see that Elden's opinion of his mama is a little bit lower than her opinion of him. So that's another interesting point. But yeah, personality-wise, Mama is an Aquarius, so she is quite friendly and amusing, excellent companions, and relatively well balanced, apparently, according to their explanation here. But I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call this lady well balanced. She is a little sloppy. She is well balanced in her outgoingness. She's quite lazy. She's quite playful. She's quite nice. So she's a nice person, just a little bit sloppy and lazy. She does have a job. She is a dishwasher, and I have gone ahead. This was part of the gameplay that we unfortunately missed. I gave her 2 cooking, well, I didn't give her. I had her study and gained 2 cooking skill points, so that's good. And then in terms of the house, they have not much score in yard or layout, but the upkeep at the minute is apparently not too bad, which is honestly surprising. And in terms of her interests, which we can see, because I did just take them out to a community lot, she's actually very interested in money and politics, not at all in the 60s, which is interesting, because I imagine in my head that's when she grew up, or when she was like born. She's very interested in food, so her career in food does make sense, and very interested in style, not at all in technology. So that's Mama. She's quite the character, I think. And if we take a look from Elden's perspective, we can read her bio, and it says that few remember when Mama was Miss Sim City. That was long before she lost her savings to her psychic phone friend. So that's a little unfortunate and makes it sound like Mama is, or at least has been in the past, a little unhitched. Because she had a psychic phone friend who clearly swindled her out of everything she had. But so taking a look at Elden, he is a Sagittarius, so he is full of boundless energy, but he can be a bit restless and careless. He is a complete slob, oh my gosh. He's relatively well balanced in everything else. He's quite active, very playful, quite nice, fairly outgoing, but he's just a complete slob, so that's great. If we take a look through his interest points, he's extremely interested in the weather, not really at all in like politics, travel, or sports. or exercise. He likes style, he likes music, and he loves romance. So that is interesting. I wonder if he sees himself as like a little bit of a Casanova wannabe. But I think in order for him to be a proper Casanova, he would probably need to get himself out of his mama's house, which we can see here in all its glory. Now, I have edited this house slightly from its default state. I expanded the kitchen a little bit and I moved in the stove that was sitting out here in the yard. So yeah, I moved that inside, gave them an extra counter, moved the table, put in an armchair, bookcase, TV, and bin. They did have a little bit of money when I loaded up the household. Oh, and some side tables as well in their bedrooms. Yeah, they had a little money when I loaded up the save, so I spent it so that they could live in slightly more comfort. And obviously also a bookcase so they can learn some skills. Elden does have a job. He got a job in the circus career, similar to Bob Newby. And he actually did get promoted on his first day of work, which was quite unexpected and impressive. But he's now a ticket taker, so he actually does need to earn some skill points, of which he has none. And the storyline I've kind of created in my mind for these Sims is that he has just never moved out of mama's house. So it's kind of like, if you guys ever played The Sims one on GameCube, there's like a campaign or like story mode where you have to try to move out of mum's. This is like it for me. This is what's going on here in this save. So he's never moved out of mum's. He has no skills. He's been lazy. He might have dropped out of school. And mama has pushed him to find a job, any job, to just start bringing him some money because she can't afford to support him on her own. And he does want to move out and get his own life, but he also worries about his mum because she is a little crazy. And as much as he does want to live his own life, he's kind of concerned about what will happen to her if he does move out. Now, the dogs are pretty chill. We have Bobo, who's fairly quiet but a complete doofus. And he is got 1 point in housebreaking. Great. We have Duke, who has 2 points in housebreaking. Very quiet and very loyal. Then we have Leroy, who is extremely playful and smart, but also loud and not very loyal. And he has 1 point in housebreaking. So this house is a disaster most of the time. There's usually dog puddles everywhere. There's usually water puddles in the bathroom and flies around the toilet because it's never flushed, piles of trash on the floor. It's great. And that's because, number one, of the dogs, and number two, Elden, who is a complete slob. And then Mama herself only has 2 points of cleaning as well. So yeah, unfortunately the house is usually a little bit of a pigsty in general. Oh gosh. And so you can see here, their needs are a little bit cooked, a little bit balked. They've seen better days. Elden does have a pinball machine outside that you can see here, which is quite a blessing. Keeps him entertained. And yeah, obviously his little mini bio said that he was quite a mean pinball player with a fondness for classical music. Now, I do not think that the circus career is Elden's long-time career goal. I think he would much rather try to get a job in music, if possible. So we might have him continue searching for jobs until something like that can come up for him. And he can hopefully start working on, yeah, some music skill, some creativity skill. Although where we would put a piano or guitar, I couldn't tell you because this trailer is very crammed. Routing around in this trailer is also a bit of a nightmare, I will not lie. The dogs are constantly blocking the doorways and it's just, it's great. So it's a great house. I love it. It's so good. But okay, let's go ahead. I love Mama's face too. She looks very stern, very severe. Let's go ahead and serve up some dinner so that Elden will be able to eat when he gets home, although I don't think that's till... Okay, so it's at 6 p.m, yeah. So we'll get some food ready now because we're hungry, and then it'll be ready for Elden when he gets home too. So I feel like Mama is quite overbearing. I feel like she nags her son a lot and is constantly kind of like ragging on him, and he's just kind of used to it, and he just kind of blocks it out and barely even hears 2 words that she says. Particularly because most of the time she's just going on about when she was Miss SimCity. She kind of reminds me in that sense a little bit of Velma Von Tussle in Hairspray, who's always like going on about when she was Miss Baltimore Crabs or whatever it is. She does that whole like song and dance about it. That's how I see Mama. So that's just a fun aside there. But so let's have a sit with our son while he eats. Mama, have a sit with your son while he eats. There we go. Ask him how his day at the circus was. Do you guys not want to talk? I want you to sit and talk. Talk about interests. Or you can stand and talk. I guess that's fine too. So we're just going to ask him how it went. Ask him if he made any good connections, how he feels it's going, everything like that. Oh, you don't have to eat again, my darling. You've already eaten. And he is just not wanting to hear a word that we have to say. So that's great. That's awesome. All right. Well, in that case, I'm just going to send Mama to bed. Oh, gosh. Poor Elden is extremely uncomfortable. I'm just going to have to have him sit here on this armchair while he waits for Mama to use the bathroom, and then he can use it and then go to bed too. We also have an empty food bowl out here. I have to keep a close eye on these food bowls because not only do our dogs constantly eat from them, but also the neighborhood dogs tend to just walk in through this wide open gate, like fence here, and eat from it as well. So we're constantly running out of dog food, which is definitely not ideal. I love that Elden's bedroom is like, it's still got the wallpaper on the wall from when he was clearly a very little boy. So yeah, I wonder what happened to his dad too. That's a good question. But yeah, so this is what happens is the dogs will like chill out. Oh, a skunk has moved in. Great. Right. And yes, Mama starts work extremely early every morning. She starts work at 6 a.m. So the couple comes at 5. So that's a bit gross. Oh no, you're the wrong sim. Oh, snap. Take a shower. But yeah, so Elden can often struggle to actually get out of bed because one of the dogs will just make themselves comfortable on the floor down here. And he can't actually get up. Mama also takes a very long time to get out of bed because she is a lazy sim. And if we take a look at it and we click on active, it actually says lazy. Is there anything worse than getting out of bed in the morning? Who needs ambition? A warm couch and a good TV show is all anyone needs. So I think that just sums her up like quite well, which is just very funny to me. All right, but yeah, so she's off to work as a dishwasher. I'm hoping that one day she might be able to get a promotion, but it's going to be tough because we're going to have to try to send her to work in a good mood in order for that to happen, which means she might have to get out of bed one morning at like 3 a.m. so she can actually have time to shower and eat before she has to go to work. So yeah. Now, Elden is a very lazy sim, very sloppy sim, so he doesn't tend to clean up around the house very much, which does drive his mum a bit mad. He doesn't see the food left out, he doesn't see the flies, he doesn't see the overflowing trash can. He is just going to maybe come out and check for a new job because he doesn't want to work in a circus his whole life. Yes, please. So let's take a look at what we got today. Oh, look at this. The only job offer in the paper today is the musician career track for a subway musician. Yes. Perfect. So he's going to start out as a busker and try to work up a career for himself. Now, what do we have in terms of creativity? Ooh, so a guitar is 580 simoleons. We also have clarinet, flute, and trumpet. My gosh, the Sims one was so good. And we have a range of different pianos. But I think he would definitely want to get started with the guitar. So I'm thinking he's going to go out. Oh, the guitar's quite small. Ooh, could we actually like fit that? If I just get rid of that, can we fit that in there? Is that usable for him? Yeah, he's going to start out as a busker. Sweet, he can play that in his room. But again, I love all the different options for musical instruments in The Sims 1. I didn't actually know there were so many. That's really cool. As a music fan, I think that's very cool. He's very hungry, so he's going to go ahead and take, like, just have a little snack, have some chips or whatever. Nice, so we gained a creativity skill point, so hopefully someone will look at our busking and think, not bad, instead of like, what are you doing? You are absolutely terrible. Have you ever picked up a guitar before in your life? So that's good. All right, we've eaten our chips. Let's go back to practicing the guitar, and Mama is basically going to come home to this pigsty. The only thing that Elden will help out with is feeding the animals. He likes to make sure that the animals always do have something to eat. So, I mean, that's good of him, I guess, at least. There we go, another creativity skill point. He's killing it. Proud of you, buddy. Let's go ahead and use our disgusting toilet. And then let's just maybe chill and watch a little TV before we gotta go to work. And that's where Mama's gonna find us when she gets home. It's just sitting in the middle of this pigsty. Oh my gosh, you're a disgusting sim. 90 simoleons, great. Cool, so we're gonna come in. What are you doing? Are you okay? You're not at work anymore, darling. There we go. Okay. She's come home. Nice. Go ahead and sit down. We're gonna have to come in and clean up. Because this place is absolutely disgusting. Oh my word. Oh no, what are you doing? Are you cooking? Having a quick lunch. Okay, how much do you guys want to bet that he sets the kitchen on fire? I'm gonna bet 50 simoleons. Let's go ahead and take out the trash. He doesn't have any cooking skill point. So I'm... Oh, he did it! Oh, wow. That's actually very surprising to me. I was sure that the kitchen was about to burn down in flames. So yeah, we've just gone ahead and cleaned up everything. And then we might go ahead and shake our fist at our son and tell him off for being such a deadbeat. Oh, can we not do that anymore? Aww. Okay, well, you know, we're going to pretend that she's like... Oh, let's brag. Let's boast. Let's boast about the time that we were Miss Sim City Crabs. Miss Baltimore Crabs. Oh my god, come on. And tell him off, nag him, you know, be like, what have you been doing all day? Why do I have to come home from a long day of washing dishes and clean up the entire house? This is absolutely ridiculous. Oh, is that the carpool? I thought you didn't start for another hour. Yeah, Mum, I got a new job. I'll see you later. Oh. Unacceptable. Okay, why don't you go ahead and have some lunch, my love? And then you can pretty much just sit down and watch telly for the rest of the afternoon. Oh, no, we should feed this. Feed this? Fill this. I feel like that's definitely the kind of sim Mama is that she just, you know, work, eat, TV. You know, work, eat, maybe pay attention to dogs a little. And then TV. Oh my god, cat, we're trying to fill this up for our dogs. Where are our dogs also? There's Leroy. Let's go ahead and give Leroy a bit of a pat. Duke looks like he's sleeping on the floor out here, and Bobo looks like he's sleeping on the floor in there. Okay, well, at least one of our dogs is awake. Let's praise him. Let's pat him. Let's tell him to sit and stay, use, and then flush, and then watch TV. Good boy. That's a good doggy. Yeah, all the animals in the neighborhood just tend to congregate at Mama's house. They love her. they just hang out. They're like, hey, what's up? The animation of a dog sleeping in the Sims 1 is quite cute. I will admire that. Yeah, we're just gonna triple speed a little bit here just while Mama is just in TV land. Ironic that she tells her son off for doing nothing all day, but at least she did clean up the house before she sat down and started just watching TV all night. Now we're going to go ahead and serve up some dinner, because no doubt Elden will be hungry. Yep, and he is home. And yeah, he's probably going to want something to eat. So let's go ahead and have you maybe pat Bobo and Duke. Just give your doggies a little pat. I'm sure they'll appreciate it. Before we then go inside and have dinner with our lovely Mama. Good doggies. Cat. Cat, can you not? Dude, can you not? So this is kind of what I was talking about before with the routing issues in this lot. I have actually turned on the move objects on sheet just in case of any very serious traffic jams. Like I had one in the Lost episode, I'm gonna call it, where Elden just could not get out of bed because there were two dogs just sleeping on the floor here. And it was terrible. He was stuck in bed and he was really hungry and I was just like, oh my god, you're gonna starve. Ah. But it turned out okay in the end. Alright, so Elden, my love, why don't you go ahead, well, I was gonna say use the toilet. Just play a little pinball. There you go. Mama, what are you doing? You're really tired. You go to sleep, baby girl. Okay, and then we can go ahead, use the bathroom, and go to bed. And then we'll be on to our final day here with the Hick family. For me, it feels like I've been with this family for ages. Yeah, I played for 3 days and lost it. But that's okay. These things happen. What do you mean you can't... Oh no, we've blocked his bed. What if I switch it around so it's that way? Yes! Mad hacks! Now he can get into his bed. Obviously the guitar must have blocked the actual access to the bed. So that's good. Oh no, it's already time for Mama's carpool. Okay, honey, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to get up. Do you have time for a quick breakfast, or are you gonna take 3 years to get out of bed again? Let's see. See, literally, I wake her up at 4 and it's 4:30 before she gets out of her bedroom. I do find that quite funny. It's like, it is like that some mornings, you know, it really is. I feel that. That was definitely me yesterday, suffering from the vaccination side effects. Although I actually, yesterday I kind of like, I got up for like 2 or 3 hours and then I was like, nah, I bail. I'm going back to bed. I am so tired. I can't deal. Bye. But okay, so Mama's off to work. She had 1 bar of green. Need to try to send... Oh, no. Here we go. Okay. Doggies, out. Out of the room. Duke. Buddy. Buddy. Please let me get out of bed. Okay, he ran outside. Can we get out of bed? Let's see. Can we have a quick breakfast? Here we go. Yes, we've made it out of bed. I think they're all hungry, yeah. They all come into his room to beg for food. Let's see if we can cook without burning the house down again. Nope. No, we can't. Oh, no. I love, like, the freaking Saw music. Is that from Saw? I can't remember what that movie is called where that's, like, most famous. Also, Duke, are you literally sleeping on the floor right in front of this fire right now? Doggy, no. Don't sleep there. You're probably going to block the fireman or something. Okay, the fireman managed to find his way through, so that's good news. Alright, so let's forget about cooking. Let's just stuff our face with some chips for breakfast, as we do. And then we can come out here and fill up the bowls for the dogs, and then we can go ahead and play our guitar. Practice for our busking sesh in the subway today. Excuse me? You're too depressed to play? How about you come inside, and I bet your mood will improve enough that you won't be too depressed to play. There we go. Yes. The environment or like / room score, definitely a tough one. What were the two they got rid of for The Sims 4? They got rid of comfort and environment, did they? Or was that in The Sims 3 that they dropped those 2 needs? Can't remember, but I definitely miss them. I think our Sims should have more needs. I think they should want to be in a nice environment if it matches their traits. See, now that would make sense. So I feel like a Sim who is as sloppy as Elden shouldn't really care if the house is a mess. Like, his room score just should always be like kind of medium or whatever. I feel like that would make a good amount of sense. Oh, Leroy's a good boy. Rock on! Yeah, another creativity skill point for Elden. Sweet. And poor Mama's gonna have to go ahead and clean everything up again as soon as she gets home from work. Carpool for Elden's coming. Do we have time to serve up? You know what? Actually, you're not even hungry. And our deadbeat son doesn't deserve us to cook him lunch today. Okay, so Mama is just going to park herself in front of her beloved TV. Oh no, Bobo! See, this is why I have the move objects on cheat on right now, because it's just... this house is too small. Ooh, phone. Hello. Is it our psychic phone friend? Oh, your before and after pictures will be featured in the next issue of Pecs and Glutes. You get a prize of 400 simoleons. I feel like this is like in the opposite direction for Mama though. I feel like she's being featured for like what happens after you're a famous whatever, like a Miss Sim City, and you let yourself go. Before and after. Just not in the direction you usually see in magazine photos. Am I mean? Am I a mean person? I might be a mean person. Oh, the phone again! Please be more money. Oh, you just received a property tax refund of 550 simoleons. Thank you, game. I appreciate this. I appreciate your help with... Oh, jeez. Seriously, Aristotle? Let's go ahead and play with Leroy. Let's give him a pat. There you go. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Let's give him some praise. Then let's tell him to sit and stay. Let's praise Bobo because he just peed outside. That's actually very important. Can we praise this dog right now? Can I not? Oh, dang, I can't praise him. Did he just roll in his pee? Bobo, that's disgusting. Oh well. Let's just do that and then let's tell him to sit and stay. Now let's see if we can clean up this pile of trash. Oh, she's exhausted. Oh, whoops. Mama needs to have a nap. Poor Mama, she's so tired. Okay, why don't we go ahead and serve some dinner so that our son will have something to eat when he gets home from work. So I feel like Mama is, you know, she thinks that kind of thing is very important. So we'll make up some food and then we might take a shower and just go to bed. I think will be the best thing for us. What time does he get off work? 8 p.m. Okay. That's fine. Well, he'll be able to eat when he gets home. We can just go ahead and take this shower. What are you doggies up to? Did you just pee inside? Juke, did you just pee inside my house? You bad dog. Bad dog. Oh, no. Alright, buddy, you gotta come here, man. Because we need to scold Juke. We need to scold this dog. Don't you pee inside my house, bad doggy. Now let's go ahead and eat our dinner. The cats are not getting along. Isn't Hecuba one of the goth cats also? Is that right? I can't remember. Oh, what are you doing? Go to bed. Are you stuck in here or are you literally just standing there for no reason? No, you were just standing there for no reason. Okay, sure, great. No worries. Alright, now once he's out the shower, he's just gonna go to bed. And that is where we're going to call it an episode here with the Hick family for today. I hope that you guys have enjoyed it. This household is chaos, utter chaos. There's mess and flies and dogs and poop everywhere. It reminds me of my house a little bit. Except not my house is not as dirty as this. I'm sorry, no. My house is much less disgusting than this, I promise. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. I am sorry for messing up my recording so you guys didn't see everything that I played today. But yeah, I hope if you did enjoy, definitely leave your thoughts and comments down below. Let me know if I'm right in assuming that Elden is meant to be Mama's son, because again, I don't know. I was just interpreting that because they had no friendship or romantic interest at all. If you did enjoy this video, please go ahead, hit the like button. You can also subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified of when I upload. I'm aiming to do this series at the moment every Friday, so that's a fun thing. And yeah, thank you so much to my Patreon supporters. Their names are on screen now. You guys mean the world to me, and I appreciate you all so much. Take care, guys. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.